late night dinner for these two. I always wait till they calm down at night. I turn the lights off, turn them down on low, and they think I've gone to bed, and they think they're not being fed. So I give them a few hours in a dark environment to calm down. Then I know where I'll come back in with a dim light on, and I'll bring in their feeders, which are already thawed, and I'll crack the door open and slide one in, and once they catch the scent of it, they'll grab it. And another trick I found too, if you're feeding multiples, like these guys eat 2 colossals each every feeding, what you do is when they start eating the first one, they very quietly and calmly open the door and put the second one in close to the snake where it's eating the first one. And as soon as it finishes eating the first one, you'll go right to the second one and eat it. And you don't have it going striking crazy after the food. It's very calm when it picks up that second one and eats it. So, yeah, just some advice for people with big constrictors. They don't have to be all aggressive and defensive. You know, you can feed them calmly and peacefully. I don't like to see them being aggressive. It's not the way I want people to see my snakes. It's not the way I want to portray them to be to people. They are very capable of being very calm and laid back animals, especially boa constrictors. But there's Grumpy eating his second colossal rat. He's hiding it from me. You can see his nose sticking out right there up on the top left. But that's what I do. I wait till the house is quiet and dark and they calm down for the day, and they think, well, she's not up moving around, so she's probably not going to feed us tonight. So they settle in, and once they settle in, then I'll take their thawed feeders and open the door real quietly and lay one down. Once they catch the scent of it, then they'll grab it, and it's easy. It's nothing to it. It's very calm, relaxing ordeal between me and my big constrictors. I don't have to deal with them going striking nuts, and I don't have to worry about them biting me and striking at me because they're very laid back and relaxed already. That just some advice I found over the years that works really great with big constrictors is let them settle in. Let them calm down before you feed them. Works miracles. You're a lot less likely to get struck at. You're taking your time with this one, Grumpy. Yeah, it's my talker. Nosy's on the bottom. She's on her second one too. But you know, it's up to you how you raise your snakes. But mine, I don't want them all nippy and bitey. I mean, I like attitude, and snakes are not a snake. They don't have some attitude, but I don't want them taking pops at everybody that walks by. I don't want them striking at everything that's warm or that moves. That's just not the way I want my snakes to be, because I want them to be social animals. You gonna fall? Did you fall asleep with that? No? Okay. You got it. Do a double check there. You still eating? Yeah. Slow, but it's going. Yeah, he's moving. I just, you know, it's just some advice for people with big snakes, boas and big pythons and stuff. Let them settle in for the night and then feed them. It turns out to be a whole lot better of a situation for both you and the snake. The snake's calm and relaxed and not all stressed out, not all fired up to eat. And I just found it's very relaxing to feed them when they're in that kind of mood. But, you know, just my opinion. But it's worked great for me over the years. I don't ever feed them when they're up searching for food. I let them chill out and relax, and then I feed them. And they have no issues with feeding aggression. It's just I prefer them to not be aggressive because they are social animals and they're handled and worked with a lot. So I don't want them popping at everything that's warm or that moves around them. So it's just the way I've raised them, so they're not as aggressive and not as defensive. And they still have a strong feeding aggression, but there he goes. You're going to hide it on me. You know I got my camera out. You cheat. But yeah. You're cheating. You're hiding your food. That's alright, I guess. I found it very helpful when you're raising big constrictors. Let them relax and then feed them. If they're hungry, they're going to eat. Doesn't matter whether they're relaxed or hyper. I'd rather have my snakes eat when they're relaxed instead of hyper. It's a lot easier on them. They're not stressed out. They're not fired up, and less problems with digestion. You're slow. Hurry up and eat that. You pokey thing. I don't want it. Yeah, he's hiding it from me. You're mean. You're mean. Grumpy, you're mean. You're hiding your dinner from me. You big meanie. Can I have your snake? I mean your rat. Can I have your rat? Can I have it? Can I have your rat? Say nope, I'm eating it. Get lost, lady. Why are you hiding your dinner? You don't want me to film you? He dragged it right under, so you can't see it, and I can't film it. You got your skills. Oh, it's a wrinkle in your back, that's all. Yeah. Second one. Then they're done for a night. I give them a couple hours to cool down. I open the trap door right there and let Nosy come back upstairs, or whoever's on the bottom. Today she chose to be on the bottom floor to feed, and he chose to stay on top, so that's how they got fed. So after a couple hours, then they calm down and cool off after they've eaten. Then I'll open that trap door and let them get back together, and they'll be back together for the night. It's time consuming, but if you do it right, it's worth it. I see you. I see you up there. Sorry, it's kind of hard propping on the edge of a door facing here with the camera. And I'm exhausted. I've had a long 2 days of snake feeding. Oh, yeah. Grumpy's eating his last one. Why are you hiding your dinner, you butthead? You're something. After he gets most of it down, he'll straighten out and pull it out from under his coil. But for now, he's hiding it because he knows I've got the camera out. I'm not trying to take your food away from you. No, I'm not. I'm going to do if I touch you. Freak out on me? No. Oh, you're going to hiss at me. Okay. It's like that, huh? You're going to hiss at me? He's got his head buried under there with his rat. I like feeding them late in the day. I like it when they're calm and they eat, instead of all fired up. Just me though, just my opinion. But I found they are a lot more social and a lot less stressed out on feeding day if you let them calm down.